Hey YouTube, Kira Twig here, bringing you my friend Tim. That's Lasers330 on YouTube. He's got today a Final Countdown burn deck, or would you say top four?
Yeah.
He was in top four today at locals. I played him with my evils, lost pretty badly, so we're gonna go ahead and go through the deck profile. First up, main card of the deck, you have 3 Final Countdown. Effect, once it activates, you have 20 turns. In those 20 turns, you win the duel. So it's pretty self-explanatory. Next cards, most of the cards in this deck are for stall. Next 3, you have 3 Battle Fader, direct attack, special summon it from your hand, end the battle phase, and when it leaves the field, it's removed from play. Once again, just good staller. 3 Swift Scarecrow, in my opinion, an underrated card. When your opponent's monster declares an attack, you can discard it to the graveyard to end the battle phase. Really good. 3-0 Gardener. When this card is on the field, you could tribute summon it. So you can, end the battle phase or no battle damage this turn, so you could still attack. And it's good because you could chain the card. Like if your opponent activates Dark Hole or Smashing Ground, you just say chain, take it off, still activate the effect. 2 Lava Golem, mostly just to stop your opponent from swarming the field. They get their monsters on the field, sacrifice 2 of their monsters, special summon on their side of the field. Sure, you give them a monster, but it also ruins their strategy, and they take 1,000 points of damage each turn. 1 Morphing Jar, just to recycle the hand. 2 Spirit Reaper, stall, can't be destroyed by battle. Mostly just a shield, you know, if you need to get the right cards, buys out time. Also for Final Countdown. 2 Upstart Goblins, draw power and give your opponent 1,000 life points, but in this duel, in this kind of deck, you're not really worried about running down your opponent's life points. Really important card of the deck you want to run is 3 Gold Sarcophagus, good searcher, like just in case, but you're running 3. You don't get 3 Final Countdown on the in your hand. Use this to search. Very good. Only waits a couple turns, but you have those turns to spare with this deck. The new card, 3 1 day apiece.
Busted.
Yeah, busted. Definitely shouldn't have been a common. You draw a card and neither player takes damage until the end of the opponent's next turn. Really good. He used this. It's a good combo search with Gold Sarcophagus. Yeah, he's laughing because he used it a lot on me today. 3 Paw Duality, once again, search, draw power.
No traps.
Yeah, for traps, you got 3 Threatening Roar. Another very good card for this deck. You activate, your opponent cannot declare an attack this turn. It's good because you could basically set it. If your opponent goes for heavy or MST, activate it, and they can't do anything. 3 Waboku. Any battle damage you'll take this turn is 0. Once again, just for stall. Legacy Yatagarasu kind of works like Jar of Greed. Set it, activate it, draw 1 card. And then here's the other card, Jar of Greed. Draw power. And we have a couple new cards. Scrub Raid. With Scrub Raid, during the battle phase, you can send 1 card you control to the graveyard, except this card to end the battle phase. This is good for, let's say for example, you use Final Countdown and you have other Final Countdowns in your hand. No sense in using it. Set the Final Countdown by yourself, battle phase. And this card is Rainbow Life. You discard a card. End of this turn, whenever you would take damage, you gain the amount in life points. Same thing with Final Countdown, gain the power. And a Thunderer Ruler, you can only activate this during your opponent's standby phase. During this turn, your opponent cannot perform his or her battle phase. So basically this deck just runs to make sure your opponent doesn't attack. And for the end of the deck, you got 1 Deep Prison and 1 Torrential Tribute, just to make sure your opponent has nothing. So yeah, it's a really good deck. Like I said before, he got top 4 with it today. Not that hard to build, actually. There's not that many expensive cards. Easy to find some Final Countdowns. I'm sure it's a fun deck to build. Tim had fun playing it against me. But yeah, that's pretty much the deck profile. Hope you guys liked the video. I'll have his name down in the description. That's Lasers330. Please like and subscribe, and Kier Twig out.